Hey everyone, it's Jason here at Grand Slam, and today I'm going to be talking about our comic book picks this week for April 2nd. So I'm just going to get right into it because there was a lot of stuff going on. First and foremost, in the Uncanny Inhumans #1. This is one that a lot of people have been asking about. It's got art basically by Steve McNiven. If you've never seen incredible art before, I mean, just look at this page right here. Need to look no further. Cool Nazis. Guy doing stuff. It's just incredible. It doesn't really matter what's going on. Steve McNiven art is worth the price of admission alone. So pick up the Uncanny Inhumans. I hear Inhumans are going to be a big deal. Amazing Spider-Man #19. A lot of stuff going on with this. It's the second part of the new storyline after Spider-Verse. Humberto Ramos has returned as the artist. A lot of exciting stuff going on with Amazing Spider-Man. We had a couple interesting Avengers titles this week that aren't tied into the whole end of the universe thing. So if you're looking for something interesting, this is Alan Davis' book with Al Ewing as the writer, and it's going to be an interesting Ultron Forever story. So it's got some interest. It has an interesting lineup for the Avengers. This one here is also kind of a traditional team story. So these are both kind of, if you're familiar with the Avengers from the movie or television show, these are probably going to be books that you might be interested in. So I would definitely encourage you to come in. But it's mostly for people after the movie crowd. I'm going to have these on the shelf. People should have them and be ready to go. The big announcement for DC this week, it's April, the first week of April. And so finally, the Convergence hath begun. Boom. That's right. Superman, Brainiac, awesome stuff happening in this book. This is going to start a 8-part series, so 0 through 8 issues, and it's going to change DC for the next 2 months. We're going to have wacky DC titles. I'll be talking about all the different DC Convergence titles coming up. So this is where it all starts. Get down to your LCS and pick this one up. DC wants you to read this one book for sure. And of course, Batman Eternal, I Hardly Knew Ye, issue 52. That means it's been coming out for a whole year. So this is the last issue of it. Great cover by Jay Lee. Interested to find out what happens in there. Lots of stunning stuff, stunning conclusions. They have to wrap up a year's worth of storylines, literally a year's worth, 52 issues. So check out Batman Eternal #52 if you're into spoilers, but go back and get all the other books as well. Excuse me, I'm going to cough. Oh, sorry. Batman Robin Annual. A lot of annuals came out this week. This is the one that I have the most of, but I wanted to highlight that there were some annuals coming out this week. They really are putting all the focus on the weekly books as well as Convergence. So there's Batman and Robin Annual. A lot of people have been digging Batman and Robin. Now from Image, we have a book called No Mercy. No Mercy is their new big Image book this week. And this one's actually about a trip to South America. They're on a bridge and they're on a bus, tour bus, and the bus crashes. And then it's about a tale of survival. And obviously it's teenagers at the beginning, and they're all about their cell phones and self-interest, and they don't really care. And now they have to survive. So it's kind of an interesting story take. It should be an interesting book. Interesting art in there. I didn't think it was too bad. Issue 2 of Dying in the Dead. I'm going to keep screaming about this book. It has been a little delayed. It takes some time to do some good art in here, but it's totally worth the wait. It's always a bigger story than what you would normally expect. Hickman's always doing a great job of this. So Dying in the Dead #2. If you read the big supersized issue #1, get out there and find out that #2's out. All right, and then of course I wanted to plug this little thing here. These are called Comic Fun Packs, and I guess they have like a little comic book in there, and then there's like some fun gimmicky comic stuff. This is mostly for kids. They're $4 each, but if you want to like just have a little fun with something, you want to get a little reading in and do some fun activities. It's basically like a Happy Meal, except without the food because you don't want to eat that stuff. So that's a lot of fun. Real quick, if you are one of my customers already, I am plugging some sheets here. This is my DC checklist, my order sheet coming up here for the end of April. There's 21 new DC books coming out, so I encourage you to come down here, get this list, check off what you want, and let me know before April 22nd. And for you Indie Bookosaurus fans, people interested in something new other than DC or Marvel, maybe you're getting overwhelmed by this crazy event stuff, have no fear, Indie Bookosaurus is here. Come check out this list. I highlight some of these things. I also have a video where I talk about it. Woo! All right, so lots always going on here at Grand Slam from Comics. I'm glad you tuned into this video. Please give it a like. Please subscribe to my channel if you're interested in me and my analysis every week. Until then, Have a great day, and I hope to see you in the future, and you have a grand slam of a week.